many people had written off the Thunder after trading Westbrook and getting a supposed locker room cancer in CP3 in return, and I had that same belief. Now, I did not completely write them off, but I gave them a small chance of, making the playoffs. And I was like, CP3, you have a good roster. You have Gallinari, you have Steven Adams, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who I really, really like, and I'll get to later on. You have Chris Paul, of course. You have a pretty solid bench with Dennis Schroeder coming off. You have Mike Muscala as well. You have Hamidou Diallo. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. You have Terrence Ferguson. You have Nadir. You have a really, really good roster, a solid roster. And I was like, this roster could, make the playoffs. But during that time, I was like, the Warriors, they're healthy, so maybe they do something. But obviously now the Warriors are not healthy. And it opened up a spot for, the Thunder to come right in. And I gotta say, for all the talk that I did on the Thunder, I did not expect this. I was like, maybe they make the playoffs. But I did not expect this level of competitiveness from them. They're competitive in almost every single game. They do a great job and that starts with CP3. They do a great job offensively and defensively, and that puts them in games all the time, whether it's against the Lakers or Clippers or whoever. It puts them in the game. And I just want to call out CP3. He's done a tremendous job leading this offense and defense for the Thunder, and to getting them and getting them to a winning record in the Western Conference, where a lot of people doubted them. And I also want to talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been tremendous. He had that 20-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, and he's just been incredible. I said before the season that the Thunder want him to get maybe 17 to 20 points per game, and he's around there. I don't know the exact. I can't remember the exact number, but he's definitely around there, and I think that's really, really cool that he's found a place where he can flourish, especially even with CP3 having the ball most of the time and him sharing the court with two other point guards, CP3 and Dennis Schroeder. And sometimes they roll out a small ball lineup where it's just the three of them, and then I think small forwards or Steven Adams or something like that. I don't remember. But 3 point guards at the same time, which is ridiculous. But like I said, they have a really, really nice roster with Steven Adams, Gallinari, Schroeder, Ferguson, Diallo, Mike Muscala. They have a couple other players like Nadir that do a great job of just playing their role. And it seems to me that ultimately CP3 wants his revenge, but ultimately even more redemption in the eyes of the media and fans of the negative perception that he got this past season of being a cancer in the locker room, and throughout his career actually just being a cancer in the locker room, and just getting redemption for that this season. I believe that's on the top of his list, and showing that he's still capable of leading a team to the playoffs, and that you should never count him out, and he's doing a great job at that. And honestly, I'm just really proud of CP3, and I'm really happy for him and for the Thunder organization and their fans for all the trouble that they've gone through, and they're still competitive, and they have a really, really bright future with a young core that's staying competitive right now and winning. But ultimately, I'm proud of them for proving the doubters wrong.